Away they go. Frankel just a little bit slow out of the stalls, the last to leave the gate in fact, and Bullet Train, his stable companion and pacemaker, out in front, but on the near side Robin Hood, and Windsor Palace is ridden forward as well, so the pacemakers filling the front three places. Now significantly Joseph O'Brien has got St Nicholas Abbey very handy in fourth place. He's been holding the horse up right at the back of the field in earlier races this season, but not today. St Nicholas Abbey is fourth as the pacemakers now apply the pressure. Back towards the outside of these is Far, Shri Future. They're followed by Frankel, Planteur, and in the green cap Twice Over as they make their way down the back straight. 38 miles per hour, much quicker than they went in the Great Voltager Stakes, and the field are well strung out, and it's Robin Hood that leads the way. Robin Hood on the far side from Windsor Palace and Bullet Train. This is the chasing pack there, headed by St Nicholas Abbey, then Far, Shri Future. Frankel is about 12-15 lengths behind the front-running Robin Hood as they race round the final turn. So Ballydoyle applying the pressure here. Robin Hood from Windsor Palace, just stealing a half glance at Eddie Ahern on Bullet Train in the white cap, wondering where Frankel is as they now race down the home straight. Frankel is towards the left in 3, 4, 5, 6th place at the moment under Tom Quealy, and about to break new ground over a mile and a quarter. Robin Hood, Windsor Palace, the others queuing up. Far in the blue jacket, Shri Future, far side Twice Over. Frankel cruising up towards the stand side, next door to St Nicholas Abbey. What a prospect here as they race towards the final quarter mile, and Frankel comes cruising through, and St Nicholas Abbey is driven along by Joseph O'Brien, and they can't get him off the bridle. Far on the far side, fighting on gamely, but now Quealy asks him to stretch, and Frankel stretches away as only he can. Frankel by 5-6 lengths to Far, and St Nicholas Abbey, the crowd at York giving him a tremendous reception, a breathtaking win again, and Frankel wins the Juddmonte International almost on the bridle. Quite extraordinary. Tight for second, Far and St Nicholas Abbey, then Bullet Train followed by Twice Over, Shri Future, Planteur, and the pacemakers at the back. No surprise there, Robin Hood and Windsor Palace. Well, what a horse this is, and if anything, he was just as impressive over the longer distance. Some would argue he was even better over it today, the way he cruised up to join them. He just picked them off easily. There was no effort involved at all, just the merest shaking up. And what a horse this is, the greatest racehorse in the world on ratings at the moment, British trained. Oh, what a summer of sport for British sport it has been.
Well, 40 years ago, people came to the Knaves Mire to see the great Brigadier Gerard, and the one blip on his career occurred here. He soon redeemed himself on that, and he didn't run badly on the day anyway. But there's been a lot of talk about this horse, but all his performances have matched the hype. There's fantasy, there's fable, and there's Frankel, and my, has he delivered, and what a reception he's going to get. He was brilliant, John.
Oh, it's just a joy to watch him again, because, you know, you've got St Nicholas Abbey. He's won 3 Group 1 races over a mile and a half. You've got Far, who admittedly he's come up through the handicap ranks, but, you know, he's a top-class horse about his run behind